So let's start with talking about what ifineedhelp.org is about and what those QR codes that you're wearing are.
Sure. Well, our son has autism, and he's an elopement risk. I used our new word. So he could run, and he has run, and we were really scared about that. And so we were sort of talking about what to do, and Erin said, what if we could put a QR code on a shirt? Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, And so,
many sleepless nights later.
Yeah, 15 months of not sleeping. We have this thing, and we have a building membership. And what happens is if somebody is lost, you can either scan or just go to the website with this number and this code, and a profile comes up, and it could say whatever you want to say, and it can be changed in real time. And we've had a bunch of success stories now with people that have actually been lost. We had a girl just recently that was, this is kind of unusual, but she was camping with her family, and she wandered a mile from the campsite. And a ranger found her and saw this, and was like, I wonder what that is. And he scanned it, and it said, we're in campsite number 17 or whatever, and he just drove her right back.
Wow.
Yeah, but she didn't just take off by herself. She took 2 little kids with her.
Oh, my goodness.
For a little adventure. So there were 6 parents running around out of their minds.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we had another success story that there was a big soccer tournament.
Like a round robin.
Yeah, and it was at a huge park, and there were, it was packed with people. And you'd play one game, and then you would move to the next field and you'd play the next game. Mm-hmm. And the mom thought the dad had the 5-year-old son who was nonverbal and has autism, and vice versa. Mm-hmm. And so when they moved to the next field and they put their tent up, they were looking at each other, and all of a sudden their hearts just went, and they realized that neither one had the child. And so they got up and they started to run in a mad panic, and all of a sudden the lady's phone rang, and it was someone at the playground. And
he was in the sandbox.
Yeah, he was in the sandbox, and someone had seen him, and they thought it was a joke. They're like, I wonder what that is. And they scanned it, and they saw the telephone number pop up, and they called, and so before it became an issue, he was back with his parents.
Wow. Wow. So let's talk about how people can access this, how they can, what it is exactly that they can do to be able to get these. You've got all these lovely different colors there. What do they need to do?
Well, it's a free sign-up. They just go to our website, ifineedhelp.org, and on the upper right-hand corner, it's a free sign-up. They become a member, and then they can log into my account, and from there they create a profile, which is a picture of phone numbers and all their contact and emergency information. Like for our son Jay, we have behavioral tips in his. Some moms put in, you have to hold his hand the entire time you're with him or he'll run from you.
Okay.
And we also have an adult member that his mom put in his. He can escalate into violence very quickly, but if you give him a starburst, he'll calm down for you immediately.
Wow.
So as you know, our kids have more encounters with law enforcement, and that situation could end very differently with that knowledge.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so you sign up and you fill out the profile and put the things that you want people to know, that if they should be approaching your child, things you would want them to know.
Yeah.
And then what do you do? Because eventually you need to you create a code that links back to that, right?
Yeah, well, these are pre-made with codes on them. So then you just associate the number on your patch to your membership, and then your profile will show up with your patch. And the information there, as Bruce said earlier, is changeable in real time. So you can update the pictures whenever you want, and as different situations arise, you can add that in. Like my son was in camp this summer, and they did a field trip every Wednesday, so I put in the camp counselor's phone number, like when they went to Disneyland and everything.
So you're customizing.
Yeah.
But so do I order the patch from you and it comes with my child's code on it?
Yes, you become a member and then you order the patch.
Okay.
And then you just associate the number on it to the membership.
Mean? How do I associate the number? That sounds difficult to me. I bet it's not as difficult as I'm thinking it is.
Well, so then you log in and you use your secret password and username. And then in my account, that's where you create the profile. You can edit it. And then you associate the number on the patch to it.
There's a button that says associate code or something like that.
Yeah, and then you just input that. And then also we have pins and clips.
Okay.
And those are pre-associated.